breezes blow through the woods in springtime, roots drink deep from the wakened earth. Young leaves shine in the quickening sunlight, dance the song of the New Year's birth. The dance goes on and is never ending. The circle turns and the singer sings. The year turns round, but the wood in springtime does not care what the winter brings. The dance goes on and is never ending. The circle turns and the singer sings. The year turns round, but the wood in springtime does not care what the winter brings. When the leaves are long in the days of summer and the light drifts through them cool and green, the great trees stir in their dreaming sleep and sing slow tales of the years they've seen. The dance goes on and is never ending. The circle turns and the tale unfolds. The year turns on, but the wood in summer has no thought for the winter's cold. The dance goes on and is never ending. The circle turns and the tale unfolds. The year turns on, but the wood in summer has no thought for the winter's cold.
Giva Cordia. Hi, everybody. Emer Burke here. Welcome to our online Lughnasadh ceremony brought to you by the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids. And as we celebrate Lughnasadh, our early harvest here in the Northern Hemisphere, I'd like to say hi to our Druid sisters and brothers in the Southern Hemisphere who are celebrating Imbolc. So just let me see where you're all from today. Detroit, Italy, Portland, Oregon, and more from Italy. We've had Australia, Spain, France, Prince Edward Island, Northern Ireland, lovely. Faversham in Kent, Netherlands, California. It's 11 a.m. here. Wyoming, just wonderful. Belgium, Northumberland, California, New York. So just wonderful to see you all here. Great, and I see we have a problem with Facebook here. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is. Go live. Okay, I'm just going to put that in. Go live. I did something wrong here. They say, okay, I'm just, sorry about that. I'm just clicking here. I can't do this. This is, sorry about that. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly anyway. So I don't know if this is working. So I don't know why it's not happening on Facebook. So it seems really, really strange why we're not doing this. Okay. Oh God, I'm going to continue with this. I think I'm just. It's going to take too long to do this. So anyway, let me know where I've seen it. You're all very, very welcome. I'm going to hand you over to our Ether Grove, and as we celebrate this ceremony. So.
I'm David Hallett. I'm coming to you from America in the town of Jackson, which is found in the majestic White Mountains of northern New Hampshire. We are still in summer here, though there are hints of the scent of autumn in our cooler nights when darkness falls. Our rivers are unusually full from the abundance of rain, and daily bushels of sweet, delicious local corn are being brought into our markets. Welcome.
Hello, and welcome from the Sierra Nevadas in the American West. I'm from Sparks, Nevada, and just like David, in the eastern part of our country, the harvesters just starting to be brought in, sweet bushels of corn. The cereal grains have been cut. Welcome.
Valentina, you're muted. You're muted.
Hi, I'm Valentina. I'm in Glastonbury, and our summer is ongoing at the moment, and our harvest is already been done, but we still have lots of fruits and berries that are ripening. So welcome to everyone.
Hello there, I'm Andrew. I'm from Stratford-upon-Avon, which is right in the heart of England. Our fields are still full of corn at the moment. It's very, very damp corn. And the River Avon is kind of right on the brink after all of the rain that we've had, I believe, from about the 5th rainiest July on record, sorry.
My name is Paul, and I am currently standing in the plains of North Cork, nestled between the Ballyhowras and the Nagles, and between the Allbeg and the Blackwater. And around us and around me here, I can see fields of wheat and linseed that have yet to be harvested, because today is the first day that it hasn't rained for about 6 weeks. So hopefully that harvest will be gathered soon.
My name is Ricky. I'm from deepest, darkest Elmer's End, which is a part of southeast London that was stolen from northwest Kent. And being an urban druid, the most I'm going to get is some berries that are growing in the bushes, and they've disagreed it's not time for harvest just yet.
By the power of star and stone, by the power of the land within and without, by all that is fair and free, we welcome you to the right of Lughnasadh.
We come from east and west, north and south, to be gathered here in this magical space together.
Let's now take 3 breaths. One with the earth beneath us. One with the sky above us. And one with the sea that surrounds us.
With the blessings of earth, sea, and sky, may our ceremony begin.
O Great Spirit, we greet you and honor you and ask for your blessings. O spirits of the places where we stand, spirits of this magical circle, we ask for your blessings, your guidance, and your inspiration on this, our ceremony.
Let us begin by giving peace to the quarters. For without peace, no work can be.
May there be peace in the north.
May there be peace in the south.
May there be peace in the west.
May there be peace in the east.
May there be peace throughout the whole world.
And let us join in this prayer that unites all Druids, which I will speak first in Irish and then in English. Tuair doing a Ulsparod the Cusant, agus a Cusant Nyart, agus a Nyart Tishkent, agus a Tishkent Olas, agus an Olas, Olas an Kirt, agus an Olas an Kirt an Grófhui, agus an Ráfhui an Gród an the Bahir Fad, agus an Rád an the Bahir Fad, an Gród Ulsparod agus Gach Maias one and Lesh. And now in English, and please feel free to join in where you are, and we will follow the Druid's prayer by chanting 3 Awen together. Grant, O Spirit, thy protection, and in protection, strength, and in strength, understanding, and in understanding, knowledge, and in knowledge, the knowledge of justice, and in the knowledge of justice, the love of it, and in the love of it, the love of all existences, and in the love of all existences, the love of spirit and all goodness. And now, let all disturbing thoughts be cast aside as we begin to cast our circle. I'm casting the circle this evening with this branch of ash that I found after a storm we had last night. So I invite you to find the east where you are, the place of the rising moon and stars.
We cast this circle, which reaches from this magical space to all those participating, wherever they may be.
The circle of our horizons, of our lives and land, of time and of the year, of season and of goodness, of birth and growing, of dying and of rebirth.
As this circle is cast, the enchantment of the apparent world subsides. We stand together in the eye of the sun, under the light of the stars, here and now, between past and future. The earth below us, the heavens above us, and the circle around us. This is sacred time. This is sacred space.
Now let us consecrate this circle with the 4 elements.
May the circle be purified and blessed with the element of air, which is wafted gently with this feather found in the harvest fields around Stratford-upon-Avon.
May our circle be blessed and purified with the powers of fire that burns in this candle, the unity candle of Glastonbury.
May our circle be purified and blessed with the waters gathered from the Sierra Nevada mountains.
May our circle be purified and blessed with the element of earth. This stone from the summit of Mount Washington, our highest mountain in New Hampshire, and this stone from the bed of the Swift River, where it flows into the great Saco River in the town of Conway.
We gather as equals in this magical space. Each presence is a blessing, and with every breath we take, we breathe light and life into this circle.
Let the 4 directions be honoured, and let the gateways of the quarters be opened, that power and radiance might enter our circle for the good of all beings.
With the blessings of the hawk of dawn soaring in the clear, pure air, we call upon the powers of the east.
With the blessing of the stag, the great stag in the heat of the chase, and the inner fire of the sun, we call upon the powers of the south.
With the blessings of the salmon of wisdom, who dwells within the sacred waters of the sacred pool, we call upon the powers of the west.
With the blessings of the great bear of the starry heavens and the deep, fruitful earth, we call upon the powers of the north.
May the harmony of our circle be complete.
Within this circle and in the apparent world, I declare the opening of the ceremony of Lughnasadh.
We are an online grove of friends who have come together across countries and continents to celebrate Lughnasadh. We have called ourselves the Ether Grove after the mysterious and theoretical fifth element, which ancient philosophers believed made up the heavens and transmitted light.
Nowadays, ether is a word which can be used to mean the upper region of the sky. As we have only ever met together online, naming ourselves as this airy light element felt appropriate.
And although we come from many different places, the magical space where we meet has unified us in much the same way as the ancient philosophers believed the aether filled and connected all other elements in space.
Technology allows us to come together as one group while standing within our unique landscape in our homes.
To begin this ritual, we want to share with you the harvests and landscapes that surround us in our parts of the world. They're all very different and they're all very unique, and yet they are a clear sign that the harvest is beginning around the Northern Hemisphere.
It is a season of gratitude for the harvest, for friends, and for those we hold dear. This gratitude is for Chuck Ashmore, who skillfully crafted the video you just saw. Thank you, Chuck, for your work and your service to this ritual to make it special and powerful. With love and gratitude from us all.
This video showed the harvests in the fields around our homes. Now let us turn to the inner world and explore the harvest we find there.
Together, we are now going to undertake a short visualization. So if you'd just like to get yourself comfortable, close your eyes, and just through that darkness, begin to find your way and locate yourself in your sacred grove. As you find your way there, you'll see it's a warm and sunny summer's day in your grove. The light of the sun is dappled on the ground around your grove, and you feel the cooling protection of the trees around you and above you. Center yourself in your grove. And now the time has come to make your way out of your grove, along a path and out through the trees. And keep walking, walk through the forest, taking in the smells, the sounds. You sense life amongst the trees. And you become aware that you're coming to the outskirts of the forest. Just beyond the trees, you can see a field of wheat. Step out beyond the trees and onto the edge of the field. Notice the glorious blue sky over your head and the golden heat of the sun. Notice how the wheat seems to dance with the gentle breeze, rolling and rippling like a golden sea. Now, you are going to take a step further into that field of wheat, gently, carefully, so as not to destroy any of the precious stalks or stems. Take another step further into the wheat field. Keep going. Find your way further and further into the field. With every step you take, you are moving away from the cooling shade of the forest, out into the ripeness and heat of the wheat field. All you can see, all around you, is the wheat. The dancing, rippling heads of wheat and the clear blue sky. And as you keep going further and further into the field, you find a small circle where all of the stems of wheat have been flattened. You decide to rest here a while, and so you lay in the circle with the wheat field all around you, basking in the heat and the warmth of the sun. And as you lie there, you hear a voice from the ether.
I am the spirit of Lughnasadh, of Lammas, of Loafmas. I am the spirit of the field, the spirit of John Barleycorn. You come here at a time of great abundance. The wheat has taken the nutrients from the soil, the moisture from the rain, and the golden radiance of the sun. It has created kernels of energy and potential and life. In a few days, this harvest will be brought in, using blades and machinery and the toil of humanity. Then it will be transformed again into flour, into bread, and into ale. This is the magic of the harvest, transmutation, the changing of one thing into another. By the magic of the sun, flowers turn into fruit, seeds turn into grain, grain into wheat, wheat into bread, and all bring the promise of life. This magic can be found in you too. You too can transmute. Here, have this gift of me.
As the sound of the voice diminishes on the breeze, you feel something within your hand. A gift from the spirit of the harvest. Open your hand and look what you have been given. Now put that gift safely into your pocket and get ready to leave the circle. So, in your inner world, stand up and look at the field of wheat all around you. Before you leave the circle, just reach down and take a single head of wheat growing around the edge of the circle. Study it carefully. Look at it. Now, close your hand around it. You're now going to start making your way back across the field the way that you came. Follow the tracks you made on your way into the field, being careful not to disrupt the delicate stalks of wheat. Keep walking back, 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 until you see the line of trees on the edge of the forest. Make your way towards that row of trees. And then take a step through, out of the field, into the forest. And you make your way back through the dappled shade, back along the path, back amongst the trees, back to your sacred grove. And when you're there, just pause, open your hand to look at that head of wheat that you picked. But before your eyes, it turns into a piece of bread that you're holding now. It's now time to leave your sacred grove and make your way back here to our magical circle, back to this sacred space. Come back gently, taking your time. Stretch your fingers and toes just to make sure you're back.
And when you're ready, take the piece of bread we asked you to bring in this ritual and eat it to ground you here, to send to you after your journey, and to embody the spirit of the harvest we met in the field. And as you chew and swallow the bread, thank the spirit of the field for the magical transmutation of nutrients from soil, of rain and sunlight to the food which you now eat and which sustains our life.
The festival of Lughnasadh marks the beginning of autumn, the season of the harvest. It is the time of the great fairs, when we gather together as a community to trade, to make agreements, and to celebrate as we begin to work together to harvest the fruit of the land. As we gather together as a global community at this festival of Lughnasadh, I invite you to light the candle before you in honor of this time, of your people, and of the land.
This is not only a time of community celebrations and natural harvests, it's a time to think about what must be harvested in our own lives.
Focus on the candle you have lit, the flame of which is like a bright summer sunshine, ripening the field of wheat.
The flame that is like the fire which farmers used to burn the stubble after harvest, transmuting the waste into nutrients for the soil.
What seed did you plant which are now coming to fruition?
What ideas, what hopes, what dreams did you give chance to strengthen and grow?
What should you harvest now?
And what needs more time?
Did the gift given to you by the spirit of the harvest in the wheat field give you a hint about the harvest you need to make? At this moment, if you would like to share, please put your harvest into the chat.
Gratitude, love, home, self-belief, relationships, authenticity, creativity, healing, spiritual love, true inner peace, knowledge and growth from my bardic training, tolerance, inspiration, green beans, discovery, serenity, love, healing, but it needs more time to ripen, a new art studio, new beginnings, a harvest of self-understanding about a big decision for the future, thank you. Solidity, inner strength and faith in own path, life path, new sobriety, newly extended home, family, new beginnings, freedom of the spirit within from the traumas of the past, courage, acceptance and balance, more time with my grandchildren, creativity and space and peace, inspiration, true inner light peace, spiritual love, freedom, writing and healing, luck and good fortune, knowledge, a harvest of self-understanding about a big decision for the future, inner strength and faith in own path. I have had a really successful first year in my new job, and we had a fabulous celebratory event. Family, realizing my potential. I am the bounty. I harvested my inner strength. Purging, dance, abundance, potential, wholeness. I have found a direction for my work life, also a writing project I've worked on for a long time. Foundations for a life of service, trust, love of self and acceptance, harmony. I'm healed enough to return to the university. Guardians, spirits, the all, knowledge. Paix, sérénité, liberté et bienveillance. Forgive my French. Finding my way finally. Inner child healing. Acceptance. Freedom from fear. My granddaughter and my allotment. Hope. Justice. Finally finding my way. Changes in my work. End of the war. Faith in nature and life. Strength. Back to the place I love. Faith. A perfectly round pebble. Love and peace in every heart. Golden healing light. Over to you, David.
Whatever harvest you are bringing in, remember to thank the earth in which they grew. Give a libation to the fields. Treat yourself and those who helped you to a good meal to celebrate your success.
It is the hour of recall. Now is the time for all of us together to extinguish the candle we lit for our ritual. As the firelight dies down, may it be relit in our hearts. May our memories hold what the eye and ear have gained. Let us now say the Druid's vow, which we will repeat 3 times. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand to hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow.
May the spirits of the four directions be thanked for their blessings.
In the name of the great bear of the starry heavens and the element of earth, we thank the powers of the north.
In the name of the salmon of wisdom and the element of water, we thank the powers of the west.
In the name of the great stag and the element of fire, we thank the powers of south.
In the name of the hawk of dawn and the element of air, we thank the powers of the east.
May the harmony of the land be complete.
I uncast the circle which held us in this magical space. May the blessings of Great Spirit be always with us. I declare this ceremony of Lughnasadh is closed in the apparent world. May its inspiration and its blessings continue within our beings.
And before we close, I would like to thank the Ether Grove for holding such an absolutely magical, wonderful ceremony, and also the comments from our viewers in terms of their own harvest. Gabriella says, I was not aware of how much I needed the ceremony. Thank you. Much gratitude. Just beautiful gifts in your harvest. Very, very moving. So I thank you. And we're going to play, just after everybody said goodbye, we're going to play Dave the Bard's song, The Ballad of John Barleycorn. We usually play The Dance Goes On, but this time we're going to play the whole song. So we got permission, thanks to Dave for allowing us to play that. So I'm just going to allow the Grove to say goodbye, starting with Ricky.
May your harvest be bountiful and your life enriched. Thank you.
See you in a minute, Ricky.
Thank you, everyone, for this beautiful space.
Thank you so much to everyone for coming along this evening. Thank you for everyone who's contributed to this. This has been a really lovely harvest to create. Thank you.
Hi. May your harvest be abundant and enjoy the rest of your summer. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. May your harvest be bountiful and blessed with the beauty of the sun and the ripening wheat. Happy Lughnasadh.
We are so thankful to have shared this experience with all of you. I wish every one of you moments of contentment, beauty, and peace as the wheel turns, with best wishes and blessings. Goodbye.
And thanks to you. I've already thanked the Ether Grove, but thanks to you for attending and being part of this. And some of you are here for the first time, so I hope it has been meaningful for you. It's my first ceremony, one I'll never forget. Miles of smiles. Thanks, Camille. That is beautiful. So I look forward to seeing you at our next ceremony, which will be on the 23rd of September, where we celebrate, in Ireland, we call it Connacht an Or, Alban Elvet, or the autumn equinox. So I'm just going to put on Dave the Bard's song, the John Barleycorn. So I hope you enjoy it. And until we meet again, Slán go fóill.
amaze them all. They let him stand till the midsummer day, till he grew both pale and wan. Then little Sir John grew a great long beard, and so became a man. They hired men with scythes so sharp to cut him off at the knee. They rolled him and tied him around the waist, serving him most barbarously. They hired men with sharp pitchforks to prick him to the heart. But the drover served him worse than that, for he bound him to a cart. They drove him around and around the field till they came upon a barn. And these three men made a solemn oath of porridge on barleycorn. They hired men with crabtree sticks to strip him skin from bone. But the miller, he served him worse than that, for he ground him between two stones. There's little Sir John in a nut brown bowl, and there's brandy in the glass. But little Sir John in the nut brown bowl proved the strongest man at last. For the huntsman, he can't hunt the fox, nor loudly blow his horn. And that tinker, he can't mend kettle or pot without a little barley